Hi, hello, and welcome to How I Spent the Apocalypse. It's day 27 bazillion. I don't have any freaking idea, really. We lost track of the days a long time ago. I think it might be a Saturday, but I'm not even going to bet on that. It's actually, I think, July 4th, right?
Yep.
It's the 4th of July. Woo, whoopty shit. Okay, so I talked to you before. I said something about the go-betweens. I have several go-betweens, and they're not all the same, nor do they have to do the same things. All of them create breaks that break the wind up and that give us a little bit of privacy. This particular one is in the junkyard / dog yard. And so this one is a little bit different in that I put a bunch of trash and bottles and stuff down on the bottom, and then I throw stuff in here that we really can't use anywhere else, and basically I'm building it up. When I get done, it'll be like a wall of almost dirt and roots. So what I do is I'll throw different plants in here. You know, you can look and see, like there's a garlic, there's some cacti there that I've thrown in. I do a lot of my yard cleaning when I trim things, when I pull things up, when I do anything we don't need. Can you see that cacti?
Yeah, I just did that.
There's several cacti in there. There's some poison ivy.
Yay.
But that's okay, because one of the things that the go-betweens do is they make what I call vertical pasture. So goats love things like broadleaf plants and the kind of stuff I throw in there to grow. They love it so much they'll kill it out of their pasture. But with the go-betweens, it can grow up, they can eat it back, they don't kill it. Okay, but this one is like I said, so you can see I threw a bunch of dog shit in there. I do a lot of dog shit in the go-betweens. It helps keep predators away and shit like that. Okay, so I had to clean up my water iris bed. Water iris are a wonderful plant. They're beautiful. They're easy to grow. They are a pest if you put them in the wrong place. This wheelbarrow is only a small amount of the bed that I cleaned out. Now we don't really need them. So I'm going to take them and I'm going to stick them in the go-between. Some of them will make it, some of them will
Oh,
not.
that was hard.
Huh?
That was hard.
What, throwing them in?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really not.
No, it's really not.
Okay, so I throw them into the go-between. Okay, they're going on top of the tin cans and the old stove pipe, stuff like that wasn't good for recycling for anything else. It's mostly rotted stuff. And you can see the tin cans start to rot. This makes a new kind of soil. I actually got the idea for this particular go-between from, was it the Aztecs or the Mayan, where they found the soil that they had built by throwing in clay pots and stuff?
I don't remember.
At any rate, that's where I got the idea. The clay pots held the soil. Well, in this case, it's not pretty clay pots. In this case, it's a bunch of garbage that I threw in there. And then I just throw this stuff in. Now, like I said, here's the thing about this stuff. It won't make compost. All of it'll grow. So it won't make decent compost. You can't feed it to the animals. Although they'll eat the leaves, they're not going to eat the roots.
And then it'll grow.
And if I put it in here, some of it'll grow. Just like that garlic that I threw. I threw the heads off a couple of garlic, and we got one garlic coming up. We got cacti from when I trimmed the cactuses. A little bit of everything. And if it grows, that's great, because, again, we didn't work at it. It's just getting rid of stuff, right?
Right.
So, and if it lives, it'll grow through. When I put the goats, I occasionally put the goat in here to eat the poison ivy and stuff. When I put him in, if any of this grows through, he'll eat that too.
Yeah, the bug loves it when you do that.
Oh, the buck loves to come in here and eat the poison ivy, so, and everything else.
Why do you let them eat the poison ivy? Isn't it bad for them?
No, the poison ivy is good for them. Miss Teacher, I'm trying to teach a moment. Yeah, the poison ivy is actually good for them. It doesn't hurt the goats. When you let them, I occasionally purposely feed it to the nanny goats, as in I'll get gloves, pull it up and throw it in the pen with them, because according to the old wives' tales, if a goat eats the poison ivy and then you drink the milk, it'll help you build up an immunity to poison ivy. And that's a pretty cool deal if it works. I know that I do not get poison ivy as bad as anybody else, and like I said, I'm constantly pulling it up and messing with it. So I always wash my hands, but still, even when I get it, I don't get that. Okay, now Lynn, if you'll follow, if you can turn it off for a minute.
All right.
All right, so one of the things I like to do with the go-betweens is I like to throw seeds. Like these are cherry seeds. My sister came today to visit Mother. She brought us a bunch of fruit, which was very nice because we didn't have any fruit. So it was very nice of her. Okay, so what I do is I never throw seeds away. I learned this from my dad. Even if he would just throw them by the side of the road, he never threw seeds away. He always planted them from all the fruit trees. So what I do is, in this go-between, I have purposely planted cane. Remember we have bamboo? So I've purposely planted bamboo in this one. This one's odd. Now it couldn't live by itself. It's a sport. It's an albino.
Wow.
And it's a sport. It couldn't live by itself, but in amongst the other one, it lives just fine. But yeah, it's very weird. I thought at first it was dead, but it's done that for 2 years now.
Huh.
Okay, so you can see I've planted althea in here. I've planted all kinds of stuff to make a break. You can't even see my neighbor's yard through there. It's about a 2.5 foot space.
Got that?
Okay, in between two fences. So the idea is to make this kind of barrier between you and the outside world, that when I let the goats in here, again, vertical pasture.
The chickens eat it too, as far up as they can get.
Now go-betweens, that's a thing I made up. I've never heard anybody talk about it before, but it just makes sense to me. Okay, so if you look, like I said, I throw seeds in here. Here's a little peach tree. There's a little cherry tree. Now, will they do anything? I don't know. This one's getting pretty big. This is a peach tree. That's a peach tree. And those are just from throwing seeds in here. So I just throw the seeds in there. I figure if they make, great, and if they don't, that's okay too. I didn't do anything. So
Enjoyed the fruit.
we enjoyed the fruit and they make. So that's the go-betweens. We'll probably talk about them before again because like I said, each one is kind of different. So we have another one on one end of the pasture that's actually 4 foot wide. And it also has muscadines and everything else planted in it.
This one's
So
basically cane.
this one over here at the end is a small one, but I put the cane in there, and as you can see, the cane did not stay in there. That's actually gold striped bamboo. The gold stripe, this is the native cane here. But this is the gold stripe, and it has gotten out of that cage and it's taken over part of our neighbor's property. But if they don't want it there, they should brush hog or something. There's actually nobody living there. It's an empty acreage. If we were rich, we would buy it. It's like 5 acres.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But thank you very much. Use your mind, use your head. Don't be a dumbass. Until next time, goodbye.